Hello YouTube and welcome back to my channel. I'm some old Elvis guy. Today we're going to have a look at a new Gravel Road release covering the Elvis in Concert CBS TV Special. As fans know Gravel Road for their really interesting releases in the past, I want to give you a little bit of a background to the CBS Special. While I'm doing that, I'll run along the screen footage from the Blu-ray that is included with this set. On the 1st of June 1977, when Elvis was performing in Macon, Georgia, it was announced that Colonel Parker had signed a deal with CBS Television for an Elvis TV special. The plans were to record 3 Elvis shows during his June 1977 tour. They planned to record the 19th in Omaha, Nebraska, the 20th in Lincoln, Nebraska, and the 21st in Rapid City, South Dakota. In the end, only the Omaha, Nebraska and Rapid City, South Dakota shows were filmed. The Lincoln, Nebraska show on the 20th of June wasn't filmed for what was said to be legal disputes. The special is quite an interesting one in Elvis's career, in that it was broadcast on October the 3rd of 1977, some 2 months after Elvis passed away. In the UK, where I'm from, we did not see that special until 1978. It's a period of Elvis's career, the last couple of years, that in recent times has been very largely ignored by Elvis Presley Enterprises, almost as if they want to brush under the carpet that period of his career, because, I don't know, maybe they think he didn't look the way they want him to look. That bothers me, if I'm honest, because when you watch the Elvis in Concert special from 77, when I watch that, I see a man giving his all for his fans. I don't see a washed up singer past his best, which is what the press like to portray. When you listen to some of the songs from that special, songs like How Great Thou Art and My Way, the vocals are amazing. The power they have, the depth of authentic emotion Elvis puts into every word, make them stunning, and I'm sad that they don't get the kind of press they should get. So, as a result of this TV special has never been released officially on VHS or on DVD. There have been clips used in various productions. This is Elvis movie in the early 80s. It featured 2 or 3 songs depending on the version you watch. Unchained Melody we all recently saw in the Baz Luhrmann film, but the show itself, either the concerts on their own or the special itself, has not been seen since it was broadcast back then. As a result, the footage that we have, that we see on YouTube or that came out in the final curtain box set, is not a first generation copy. Having looked at that background, we're here to have a wee look at this Gravel Road release. It comes in the format of a hardbacked book, probably about a kind of A5 size for those of you in the UK. And it's called A Study of Elvis Presley. And this book gives background to the special and to Elvis's career at that time, and has some amazing photographs. If we have a look inside, there's an audio CD, firstly at the front, from the soundboard recording of that special. Now bear in mind, the Elvis in Concert double LP that came out after Elvis's death had been quite heavily overdubbed, as Felton Jarvis was fond of doing. This, to my ears, this CD is a bit of a revelation. It sounds so much better. I think it's clearer, I think it's less heavy, I think it's more vibrancy to it. So that's a standout for me in this set. There's also, at the back, there's also a Blu-ray of the special and a DVD. It's worth saying that those discs with the video footage those are just of the broadcast special itself. The Final Curtain box set that came out a few years ago had the full Omaha, Nebraska concert, the full Rapid City, South Dakota concert, and the special. This is just the special as broadcast that is on these, complete with fans' comments, etc. They have tried with the Blu-ray to upscale the footage, which I think has been to an extent successful. I think there are places you'll be able to see yourself with the footage we put on the screen, but I think there are places where Elvis's skin tone looks a little off. But in general, I think it's an improvement, and I certainly enjoyed watching it. If we have a little delve into the book, it's really well presented with some absolutely beautiful photographs. Photographs from this period of Elvis's life in '77 often tend to be ones that show him in a poor light. The cynic within me would say that that's the media deliberately choosing those photographs. But if you have a look at the photographs included here, and I'll run some of them on the screen as well, they're high resolution and they're really lovely photographs. And it's great to see Elvis clearly enjoying himself. And it's very much an antidote to what the press like to say. They like to portray Elvis as being washed up, past his best, and only focus on the illness part. Now, yes, we know Elvis wasn't well, but I think it's wrong to write off this period of his life, as Elvis Presley enterprises tend to be doing. I think there's much of value in here. And I like the fact that the book is a study into this part of Elvis's life. And I like the fact that it is perhaps making us pause and re-evaluate this special and these concerts. I'll show you a few more photographs. They are really stunning. Now, this release wasn't as expensive as the Final Curtain box set. Obviously, there's less discs in it. This one was about the £70 mark in the UK. I'm not sure what it is in the US. I'm pleased with it at that price. The audio, as I say, the remastered audio from the soundboard is a standout for me. And the Blu-ray and the DVD are nice to have as well. I do wonder, after the Baz Luhrmann film and the way that the closing Unchained Melody scene was placed within the context of his life and the way he was treated, I do hope that might lead to this footage getting a proper official release, where fans can see those concerts in good quality as they were filmed. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think it should be released? Or do you think it shouldn't? I can see both sides of it. I can see where people say it's difficult to watch, and I find it difficult to watch. I always like to watch it on the 16th of August when I can. But I think to write that period of Elvis's career off is to treat him unfairly. And I don't think that's what we're about. As we leave this video today, I'll leave you with a few more shots from the Blu-ray to let you see some of the footage. Obviously, I can't play the audio or I'll get a copyright strike from YouTube, but I'll show you some of the footage. It's also worth saying there's also in here, and I'll put a shot up on the screen, there's shots of things like the original letter agreeing to the CBS special, etc. So it's interesting as a work of history documenting this period in Elvis's life. Thank you for joining me today. This has been Duncan, some old Elvis guy. If you've enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate it if you could pop a like and click to subscribe and click the notification button so that you know when I produce new videos. because that's what these videos are for, is to help keep Elvis's memory alive. So please like and share. Till next time.